Paige Tidaback with the 2-run single in the, let's see, when you flip it around to the right page in the third inning. So on that, on that particular at bat, were you just trying to, go back up the middle? What was your approach there in that at bat?
Just to get a hit for my team and hopefully get the run in, and that's what I did.
And then, you had the 2-0 lead, so how important was it to just, play good defense?
I don't know.
What, were you nervous before the game?
Yeah, extremely.
Nervous now?
Yeah.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you know about JFK before the game today? Obviously, you knew they had a very good record, but was there anything in particular that you knew about them before the game?
No, because we hadn't played them ever, so
Yep.
I didn't know a lot about them.
And so when you're facing a team like that you're not familiar with, that's not in your division, and you're not familiar with, does anything change in your pregame, your routine or infield, outfield? Does anything change?
Nope.
Coach pretty much keeps it the same.
Yes.
All right. And when Schwartz caught the pop-up over there and that was the last out, what was going through your mind?
I was so excited.
Obviously, you weren't nervous then.
I don't know. I guess.
Well, see, it's hard to be nervous when you just won the championship because then it's over.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, it's over. So you can breathe again.
Yeah.
So have you, how much have you worked on your hitting, throughout the season?
Not a lot.
It just comes naturally, huh?
Yeah, just what I gotta do,
You just pick up a bat and you just go up there and whatever happens after that.
No. Obviously you practice, but I've been playing the whole season, so it's just kind of
Do you take a lot of swings in the cage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we're getting somewhere here.
Yes.
Maybe we'll try a different approach. So you take a lot of swings in the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're done taking swings in the cage, do you feel pretty good with, your swings and everything?
Yes.
Does that translate over to the game? Like, are you able to do just as well in the game as you do in the cage?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what happens when you maybe have a bad game? You go 0 for 3 or something like that. Do you, try to regroup and do something different?
No, I just keep practicing.
All right. So you keep practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Has coach ever stopped practice at some point and said, hey, guys, we're sleeping, whatever, and kind of try to get you guys back on track?
Well, yeah, of course. Sometimes everybody has a bad day, but at the end of the day, we're all good.
Couple more here for Paige Tidaback because I'm actually having a little fun here. Now you haven't played on this field before, right?
No, never.
Okay. So any difference from, there's 225 feet, so maybe a little bit bigger than your normal high school field. Did that make a difference for you?
No.
No. All right. And then my last question.
Okay.
And you have to answer in at least 2 sentences.
Okay.
How much has Coach Collazo meant to you, getting to this point?
A lot. Oh wow, she helped me with a lot. Her confidence-wise, she's always so positive and helps me with a lot.
All right. What's the biggest thing she's helped you with?
There's so many.
Well, we got time. You might have somewhere to go, but
probably fitting in and feeling comfortable on the team.
Okay. Well, that's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me see. You are a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think you guys will have this kind of success, every year going forward the next 3 years?
I hope so.
But you don't want to take it for granted.
No.
No. All right. And so the next time I talk to you, if you have a question that you want me to ask you that will help you out, you let me know because I don't want you to be nervous.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys just won the GMC championships. Are you going anywhere special after the game?
I don't know.
You haven't thought this out yet at all?
No, we
Like,
go to party.
That,
Yes,
well,
yes, pool party. We're going to a pool party.
pool party. Okay,
Pool
very
party.
good. That's okay. There you go. So a pool party for Paige Tidaback and the Lady Trojans, and so congratulations on winning the championship, and obviously good game for you,
Mhm.
and good luck, and hope to see you next year, and so you can breathe now. All right.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was
All
nice
right.
meeting you.
You're the same here. You can hand that over to Alyssa.
You know what? This is my first time.
No, you were fine. You were fine. Thank you. Yeah, so I was just having a little fun with Paige right there. But now, Alyssa DiJianne, the tournament finals MVP, sits to my right, a 2-hit shutout. Um, did you know from the first pitch that, okay, I have my good stuff today?
I knew before the first pitch. In warm-ups, I did everything I could to have everything working, and me and my catcher talked it out, and I just made everything so that it was good and ready to go for the game.
Now, obviously, Paige is obviously, she's very good at softball. We'll work on the interview thing some other time, but obviously very good at softball. What was it like, when she drove in the first 2 runs for you? How much did that kind of help you to breathe a little bit?
I was so proud of her, and it really helped me and kept me going, and to know that my team had my back.
And I was talking to her about not having seen JFK before, but obviously you knew they were going to be tough to get to this point. What did you try to do pitching wise against them? You only gave up 2 hits, so what did you try to do pitching wise against them?
I mean, we played them last year, obviously twice when we were in the white division, and I've watched a few of their games this year, so I kind of figured it out for myself where the weaknesses in some of their hitters, and that what I had to do to keep them off balance.
Now, you took over for Katie Eicher in the circle last year. Did you feel like you had big shoes to fill?
Katie was a great pitcher, and she really helped me out, obviously, in last year's GMC championship, and I just wanted to do my best and help the team out as much as she did.
And winning back-to-back, that must feel pretty good.
It feels great.
Yeah. So, and obviously, the pool party and everything else. Coach Collazo, what I was asking Paige, what has she meant to you guys? Obviously you go through some ups and downs in the season. What has it meant for her to just keep you guys in one piece?
I mean, she's really kept us on track, and she gives us all confidence, and we trust her in anything that we do, and she really helps us to do our best.
You got the RBI single at the plate,
Mm-hmm.
5th inning, and you drove in Megan Herka. First of all, putting Megan at the top of the order, because you remember last year she had a home run in last year's game show. So you figure typically, someone like her, you would have her hitting 3rd or 4th. I know I should be asking Coach Collazo this, but what were the advantages to putting Megan in the leadoff spot, do you think?
Well, when in the middle of the season when she kept getting intentionally walked, they moved her to first, I think, to get her and on base with with less outs, just so we can start the ball rolling and get some more RBIs.
And she hit the triple there. As now, I was like, does anybody? Now, I'm sure you guys are going to really, mess with her on that. But when you see her legging out a triple, does that kind of get the team going a little bit?
Yeah, she really started hitting really well, and I don't know, anyone on the team, when they get a hit, we're all really excited for them, and it really gives us all energy.
And even Melissa Martinez, coming off the bench to pinch hit,
Mm-hmm.
she gets on base. It just seems like, no matter who it is, whether it's a freshman, sophomore, no matter who it is, Paige talked about fitting in. And it seems like everybody just fits in here. Would that be a fair description?
Yes, I think we all are excited. It's not an individual thing for us. It's more of a team thing. We're happy whenever someone does something right, even if we're not doing that well, but we're happy for each other, and that really helps us.
What do you think your best pitch was today?
Either my drop curve or my rise.
And did it matter if it was a right-handed hitter or a lefty, or no?
No.
No. And one of my last questions would be, now you got back-to-back championships. I don't think I can find it here probably in a second. I don't think I don't remember seeing the last time somebody won 3 straight championships. So that's the goal now for next year. Do you start to think about that now, or do you kind of put that off until next year?
Well, we still have states to worry about this year, obviously. But in the beginning of the season this year and last year, we all had the same goal: win division, win county, and then win states. But we just every year we set goals for ourselves and we do our best to achieve them.
And then finally I'll let you go. I think they're all waiting for you. What other positions do you play?
Well, this year I played third a little bit when Paige was pitching.
Okay. So I think that means they're ready for you. It's not your birthday or anything, is it?
No.
Okay, all right. But when did you decide I want to pitch?
I've been pitching since I started playing softball when I was about 6.
So feel like this is the best decision of your life?
Yes, definitely. It's definitely my favorite part of playing the game. Because,
obviously the pitcher is kind of an all or nothing. Either you get most of the credit or most of the blame. So you accept that. You accept the risk and everything.
Yes, definitely.
And obviously it paid off today. Again, Alyssa DiJianne, getting a 2-hit shutout for Bishop Ahr. They win their second straight GMC championship, and as she mentioned, they still have the state playoffs coming up in non-public South Day. You get a bye into the quarterfinals, so a chance maybe to get some rest.
Yeah, a little bit.
You doing any scouting for state playoffs or no?
Not so far. I'm not really sure when the game is, but I don't think so.
Because it sounds like between you and Paige, it sounds like you guys don't really even care who you face.
We do, but it's just we have to face what's in front of us at that moment.
Yeah. And you still got the pool party.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So thanks for coming by, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck to you guys in states.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. You can put that there. And again, a 2-hit shutout for GMC Finals MVP Alyssa DiJianne, and so along with Paige Tidaback.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to hear exclusive interviews, game highlights, along with thoughts and comments from King James Radio Network founder Corbett Thompson, including rants about his beloved New York Mets.
Here's Matt Baker. Now I'll have him flip on the headset right there, and he'll talk to us here in just a second. And so winning pitcher Matt Baker from Woolbridge joining us. And again, 6 2/3 innings today for the Knights as they win the GMC championship. Did you know when you were pitching to De La Cruz there, did you know that was going to be your last batter?
Yeah. Going into the inning, I knew how I had 15 pitches left. So in my head, I knew that was my last batter. Unfortunately, I couldn't get him out, but my teammate came in and did the job.
That was your only walk. So did you feel like you had good control up until then?
Yeah, definitely. That last pitch, I got out in front a little bit, and unfortunately it was a ball, but my teammate came in and shut it down.
Jason Gilman came in and got the final out. Coming into today, I'll start with Zach Adenese, who you guys have his number wearing on your sleeve. Obviously was inspirational for you guys, and not just today, but even throughout the course of the season, starting with opening day. How much strength did you draw from him going through the whole season?
Every time we stepped on the field, no matter if it was practice, game, anything, he was always in our heads. We knew that as soon as the season started, every single pitch, every single swing, every rep at any position was all for him. So we just knew going into every game that we just had to get the job done and do it for him. And I'm happy today that we could do it for him.
This is your third time playing against South Brunswick this year, so any familiarity as far as what you wanted to throw to the hitters?
Definitely. Going into the game, I knew that they struggled with the slider and the off-speed pitches, so I tried to gas out the fastball early in the count and then drop in the slider at the end of the count to get them off balance and everything.
And, first run of the game came in on a balk, so how did you settle down, not let that bother you, and just go back to trying to pitch?
I knew I messed up, and I knew I had to just get out that inning with only one round, so I just bared down and just got the job done in that inning.
And then, like I said, no runs the rest of the way. When they scored, when you guys scored your run in the bottom of the first, and then another run in the second, was it one of those things where the light bulb kicks in and says, "Okay, guys, you did your job. Now I have to go out and do my part"?
100%. I knew going into the third inning that I had a lead 2-1. My job was just to do what I had to do on the mound. That's all I knew that I had to do was just bear down and just get them out pitch after pitch.
And in a in big games like this, as you see, runs are far and few between. Did Coach Donahue talk to you guys about that before the game? That runs were going to be pretty scarce?
No, not really. We went into the same game with the game with the same mentality that we always went to. We see him before. We knew what he had. We knew that we just had to get the job done at the plate and the field.
And talk a minute about the guys that you have behind you. Obviously to win 2-1, you got to play pretty good defense. No errors on the board for you guys today. They made 3, so obviously a huge difference. Talk about your guys behind you.
Oh, all season these kids have been lights out. No matter where the ball hit on the field, I know that they're gonna get that out for me. We're best friends in and out the game, so no matter when the ball or where the ball is hit, I just know that they got my back.
Going anywhere special after the game?
No, not yet.
All right.
Don't know yet.
All right. I was gonna say you're probably tired, so you probably just want to go home and take it easy for a minute.
Yeah, maybe.
You Mets fan, Yankees fan?
Yankees.
Yankees. All right. So you're almost in seventh heaven. They're fighting with the Rays for first place right now. So, this is going to be kind of a weird question, but do you draw any inspiration from the fact that on the Yankees, you have a bunch of guys that just the big guy, a lot of big players are hurt right now, so a lot of those guys are just kind of piecing it together. Do you feel like in a similar way that's what you guys are?
Oh yeah, there's never one player on this team that comes up in a clutch spot. We have a lot of depth throughout the lineup and the pitching staff, so no matter who's in the box or on the mound, I have full confidence with anybody on my team.
And you still have state playoffs ahead of you, so I'm sure you're gonna have Fauci going. What do you expect? What do you expect for states?
We saw Sayreville 3 times this year. I had definitely a lot of success against them, and last year. And I know whoever's on the mound is just gonna shut it down.
And finally, let me see. I believe, if I'm correct, you're a senior. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
So then this will be it then. No matter what happens with Sayreville, no matter what happens the rest of the way, what's the memory, I guess, that you take from wearing that jersey?
We did everything for Zach this year. It was all about him. I knew going into the season that I had a lot of confidence in my teammates, and we just got the job done here today.
There you go, Matt Baker. Again, talking about getting the job done for Old Bridge as they win it. He went 6 2/3, gets the Knights to the GMC Championship, and so now I assume the trophy goes up like in the hallway somewhere at school. Okay, It doesn't go to anyone's house or anything. Okay, all right. You probably want it at your house.
Yeah,
absolutely. I can't blame you. Hey, thanks for coming by, and good luck to you guys in states.
Thank you,
and congratulations.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
You too. You can put that there. Yeah. So Matt Baker.